Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Wednesday, the 3rd of August 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In that, I give messages for each sign, Aries through Pisces, mini messages. You can check out the replay of that, or you can come along live. If you come along live, you've got the chance of having a mini read as well for you, personal one. That's by donation for those. So if you've got a question for your higher self, come along live sometime. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. See when it is in your time zone. Click on set a reminder or notify me or something it says on that to come along. And if you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there too. So let's see what we've got in the energies today. What's going on? Acceptance. So need to accept something. Often we don't want to when this card comes out. So it's like, we don't want that to happen. I don't want to accept it, but we have to. Things can change when we accept what is, and there's no point in fighting reality, because when we're fighting reality, we're fighting the whole universe. What's the point in that? We're never going to win. Just be curious. Just be curious as to what next. Where is this leading? Where is this going? Why do I have to accept this crap? Not necessarily crap. It's not necessary that it is crap, but it might just be a little bit of unwanted stuff. Whatever is not going swimmingly at the moment, you just need to kind of accept it, because that's where your power lies, Once you accept something, you can be curious as to what next, where to from here. You've got wild. Ooh, it is just pinging right now. Determination and the ocean. Could be a depth of feeling here. Could be feeling very determined, very assertive. Could be feeling very assertive today. I've got a very strange thing going on in my ear right now. It's not from this microphone that I've got in my ear either. It's a head thing. When your ears just go, boo. It's doing that right now. Okay. Tarot, tell us what's going on in the energies today. We've got the Page of Cups. So you've got big ideas, very optimistic, and big ideas, very big, optimistic, bright ideas about things, and very eager. No, not them. What else? What else in the energies today? 9 of Swords, though, this is the thing that you need to accept. There's something that is getting you down a little bit, causing anxiety, something that's doing your head in, something that is bugging you, something that is, it's not going swimmingly. 7 of Cups, there could be a confusion about choices to make today. The acceptance card is really key for the energies today. Anyway, Queen of Cups, receiving. You're in the receiving mode for something today. These feel connected. These two definitely feel connected with acceptance. Page of Cups and Queen of Cups, not so much. They feel like different things. Anyway, Page of Cups, what is the Page of Cups doing here? This is an optimism. I want my dreams to go this way. Like, this is my ideal kind of thing. You've got this ideal vision of what it is that you want, how you want things to go down, that kind of thing. Knight of Emotions, about love, and the Hierophant, love and commitment. Okay, so we're talking about a relationship here. This is how I want it to play out. I wanted to meet someone by I was this age, and get married and have children at this age. It might not be like something like that. It might be, but you were supposed to be available, and then asked me out, and we were supposed to go on a date, and then you were supposed to do something isn't going as planned as your ideal plan was, but maybe it is connected with the acceptance then. I think that you need to accept the way that it is going. Now, it could be very close to your ideal, but the little details around it might be bugging you today. Slow but steady. It could just be too slow for your liking. Yeah, it could just be that. It could just be too slow for your liking, and you might be needing to accept that. But it's bugging you. 9 of Swords. It is causing anxiety. It's perhaps triggering you, triggering other things. The slowness of it could be triggering your, well, it could be triggering any kind of wounds. It could be triggering abandonment wounds, things like that. It could be triggering any kind of wounds, though. So pay close attention to what's coming up in this anxiety today, because it could be just like, oh, I've still got a wound there around that. I'm making a slowness, or I think something not being my ideal expected way I wanted it to be. It's actually triggering me more than it should do, instead of me just accepting it. Four of Materials, then taking a step back. So that's like, it's about you, it's not about them. So not projecting it out on them or whoever's involved in this. It's owning that yourself, owning that triggering yourself, and kind of looking at it internally. That Four of Materials is like holding our energy back. Healing energy, past, present, and future. So it's stuff from the past, wounding that is being triggered in here, and it's a matter of owning that and dealing with that. Seven of Cups. There's some confusion around decisions today. Decisions you've got to make today. You might be confused. Whoop. Wheel of Fortune. Which one's going to be luckiest? Which is the right decision? Which is the one that's going to come up trumps for me? Which is the what's going to work out? So you might be trying to ask yourself today, what's the right decision? What's the one that's going to be best for me? What's the one with the most abundance? What's the one with the most love, kind of thing? Which isn't necessarily the best line of questioning, because everything that we choose has both gift and challenge. Now, we have learned, right, there's some challenges we don't want anymore because we've learned from that, but just know that every new thing that you know, once we've discounted the things that we've already learned and we're not choosing those things, the randomness that we've got in front of us now, know that each one of those is going to have some level of challenge. It might not be as gnarly as the old challenges that you've been through, but it'll have some level of challenge. So there's no getting away from challenges here. Each step is going to have, each choice is going to have an inner journey involved in it. So you can't get away from that. So don't even try. That's the message here is stop trying to find the perfect option, because there isn't one, and just let yourself make a choice that's best for you, which brings the most joy. Just let it be about that. Don't let your choice be about which is going to avoid any pain whatsoever, because you're not able to do that. Queen of Cups, open and receptive. Let's come out with a Hermit card. You're receiving something today. Now, Hermit could be receiving from yourself. I mean, you could be allowing yourself to have time to yourself today, a day off, or relaxation, going for a massage or something like that. Could be giving to yourself today. Alone time could be what you're receiving from yourself today. Because of course we can receive from others, but we can receive from ourselves too. Yeah. It could be a big thing for you to kind of leave yourself out of something, give yourself a big offer. That, this Ace of Materials could be you allowing yourself to have time to yourself here, leaving yourself out of something. It's what it feels like today, is you're giving yourself a gift of something and you're receiving that from yourself. Feminine energy, yeah, receiving. Again, Queen of Cups energy, same. Allow yourself to receive from yourself today. Give yourself what it is that you need. Grant yourself that wish today. Give yourself the day off. Don't wait for your boss to do it. Give yourself a day off. And then show them this video if they ask you why. Just watch the video. Claire told me to. What's going on in our love lives today? Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So if your choices are about love today, then just choose the joyful option, because you can't shield yourself from challenge or pain, really, either. So, you deserve to feel joyful, so choose joy. Let that be your the factor that you make decisions on. Take a breather. Might be wanting to give yourself a break in a relationship. You might not want to go out on that date. That could be the offer that you're giving yourself. You could be turning down a big offer. Ace of Materials, someone wants to take you out on a date and you're like, I want to stay in. I'll receive for myself instead. Could be taking a breather from a relationship today. Just giving yourself time, especially if you're going through other stuff, right? That could be what you're doing, going for a swim in the moonlight. What's the moon like? Well, we'll have some moonlight. It's been not quite a week. There will be a bit of moonlight anyway. Do something nice for yourself today and receive that from yourself. What else in our love lives? Open up. Opening up to somebody, opening up to yourself, opening up your heart to receive, which of course we need to do for ourselves first. Give ourselves things, open up to receiving those things from ourselves before we open up to receiving from others. Mature kind of a perspective today. Could be doing the mature thing. Like I said, I think some of you are going to be turning down a date or a chance to get together with your person and saying, I'm too tired or something like that, and just kind of making a mature decision there. Still open, but you're being more open to yourself kind of thing. You're giving yourself what you need, you know, instead of just saying yes to someone else is what it feels today. No, nothing else. I thought another one of those cards wanted to come out, but no, it doesn't. Point taken cards. What else in our love lives today? A fear of inadequacy. So if you do really want to turn down a date or something like that, or someone's request to spend some time with you or to do something with them, and it is a no really from you, you'd rather stay home, you'd rather like nurture yourself in some other kind of a way. This could be kicking in, fear of inadequacy. So you might be thinking, oh God, what are they going to think of me now? Are they going to like turn their back on me? So just notice that coming up in yourself again. That's an internal thing. That's an internal thing for you to deal with rather than got commitment and communication. Interesting. Somebody could be wanting to commit, could be communicating that to you today. Interesting with that feeling like you want to take a step back. Could just be today. You could just be tired. You're allowed to be. What else is in the energies today? What else in the energies today? If you've been dating someone new, this could be like the first time that you're having some time apart from them. That one's with the dark man. That's enough, I'm told. That's enough, Claire. Funnel. A period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Yeah, it could be a frustrating day today. Remember that acceptance card. Just be curious. Accept what is. Act. There's forces working against you. The way isn't smooth today. And a dark man, dealings or relationship with a dark man gives you a compliment. Compliments from an admirer. So a dark man is going to compliment you today. Nice. Let me know what it is in the comments below, the compliment that you get. Think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. This is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, of course. If you want me to pull these crystals out, one of these crystals out for a question that you've got, a specific question that you've got, come along to my live show sometime. Psychic Cafe. I do those mini reads for donations in there. I'll also pull out cards for clarity, for why you got the yes or no answer question as well. And it doesn't even need to be a yes or no answer question. You can ask whatever the hell you want as well. And so, yeah, come along to that show sometime. I can also use them in private readings as well. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. After you've booked in, if you've got specific questions, just click on the Contact Us page on my website and you put your questions in there. How best to deal with these energies today? Death card came out there quite noisily. Something needs to end for a new beginning to start. So focus on endings. And the Nine of Pentacles is like you're allowed to have wins for yourself. You're allowed to be single independent. You're allowed to do things that you want to do. It doesn't have to be about others. You don't have to do what other people want you to do all the time. You're allowed for it to be your turn. You're allowed for it to be your turn today. Do you know what I mean anyway? That's the advice. Anyway, how best? No. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer, because I almost had a week off. Like, I haven't made any of these daily reads for a week because I had COVID for a few days. I got over it super, super fast. And now I'm forgetting what I'm even meant to be saying in these readings. But anyway, think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. It's a ruby. There you go. Now you know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Click on the subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear more from me as well. I do one of these energy updates every single day. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. I do random twin flame reads for each star sign. Let me know which star sign you want next in the comments below. And also, I do 3 love pick a card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now, which you can watch now if you so wish. Well, have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.